Uh-oh. Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. What?
Man, he ain't turned nothing up, though. But the car.
I didn't think it was possible, but the fine people over at TikTok came up with the dumbest challenge yet. Grand Theft Auto, not the video game, the real-life action of stealing a car. Teenagers are teaching other teenagers how to steal Kias and Hyundais due to a design flaw making them easy to steal. And before we dive into all this, I want to drop a disclaimer here. I do not condone any of this behavior. If you partake in stealing other people's vehicles, you are a moron and will likely end up in jail or dead. Which is sadly what brought this whole trend to the limelight right now, because 4 teenagers in New York died from this. And before we look at that story, we gotta look at what the Kia challenge is so we're all on the same page.
There is a TikTok trend going around. If you got a Kia or a Hyundai, they will take your ignition apart and steal your car.
And they won't just leave it at that. They will actually whip the car like they're literally playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and there's no shortage of these clips either. Just by searching Kia boys, you will find hundreds of these videos. Yeah. Definitely the dumbest trend that's ever came out of TikTok. But the YouTuber by the name of Tommy G did an entire boots on the ground documentary on this TikTok phenomenon. Here we find out that a lot of people who partake in this TikTok trend call themselves the Kia boys, and he actually interviewed some of them here.
Hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. What? All right, guys, honest question. So if that car would have gone out of control and swerved and hit me and I died, what do you think should happen to the driver?
Should have got out the way.
If the car hit me, it would have been my fault.
Hell yeah, you should have ran. You seen how much.
When the Kia boys come through, get up out the way.
Would you guys even have cried at my funeral and brought flowers or anything?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know you that much to be crying.
But I'd be like, damn, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro. I
asked them if it hit me, they said it would be my fault.
Yeah, they said you should have got out the way. And, listen, and that's the up part because they dead serious.
I mean, sadly, that's exactly the answer I would expect from people stealing cars. What baffles me is I originally thought this would be like a one-off challenge, as in like maybe there was like 1 to 3 videos on TikTok of this happening, but there's hundreds and hundreds of them. And I guess it would be a little bit more understandable if they were using the car for anything else but joyriding it, but most of this challenge is literally just joyriding a stolen Kia or Hyundai. But this is apparently how easy it is to steal one of them.
How do you actually steal a Kia? Is it an easy process?
Hell yeah.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
Okay, let's do a simulation of him stealing my car.
You got a flathead. You stick your flathead right here, and then you want to pull it down, and then break it down, and then it's gonna be like a little silver piece. You just put the flathead in and break it. Then you start it with a charger piece, like this. Like if you used to have a Hyundai or Kia, you don't never supposed to leave a plug-in piece right here, because you see how fast I reach right here. It's an instinct. I would have been gone in your.
Sure, I would have been very sad if you stole my car. And can you picture me at my house crying when my car's not there anymore?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
You got insurance.
What if I don't, though?
Should have had it. That shit illegal.
Fair play. 2 wrongs don't make a right, though. And I definitely do think that Kia and Hyundai are at blame here as well. Because when half the stolen cars are either a Kia or a Hyundai in various cities, something is clearly wrong. But Tommy goes on to ask some of the people who just witnessed that red car crash on what their thoughts are.
We're gonna interview a lady that almost got hit. Are you okay?
I'm great.
How close to you did that come?
Like, pretty close.
That was f***ing crazy.
That was wild.
Is that normal? Have you ever seen something like that before?
Yeah, every day.
Every day? That wild?
Yup.
Y'all got a hood pass courtesy of the mob. Gotta watch y'all because they get kind of treacherous over here.
Dude, I have a girlfriend I love very much I need to go home to.
You gonna go home tonight.
She's my sweet cheeks, you know what I mean?
My sweet cheeks.
What happened over there, man?
Man, he was doing 80 and tried to e-brake. Can't do that.
The guy's on the car.
Back in there.
Oh, my car's up there. I don't want my car. You see people running for their life up there, dude? Did you see that? These kids are gonna die.
And that video was shot 4 months ago, and the last thing he said in that clip is what brings us to today's story, where 4 teenagers passed away doing this exact thing. I just noticed the headline from this article changed from 4 teens killed in Buffalo car crash while attempting the viral TikTok Kia challenge to young mom among 4 teens killed in the Buffalo crash while attempting TikTok Kia challenge. What a sad story. And this is apparently what the Kia looked like. I mean, it's the prime example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The New York Post article reads, 4 teenagers in Buffalo died in a car crash that authorities believe may be linked to a disturbing new TikTok challenge. The fatal victims and a surviving teen were riding in a stolen Kia driven by their 16-year-old friend when a speeding car crashed Monday morning, ejecting all 5 passengers. So none of them had seatbelts on. 4 of the passengers, ranging from age 14 to 17, were killed. Police said the driver was treated at the hospital and released. Oh my goodness, the driver was the only one who survived. Poor kid has to live with that. That is awful. I mean, I've been covering stupid trends on the internet now for over 5 years professionally now, and this is by far the dumbest trend I've ever covered. The article continues saying the teenagers may have gotten the idea to steal the car from a TikTok challenge that encourages people to break into Kia and Hyundai cars with phone chargers. Well, I guess.
As you can see, the more you f around, the more you're going to find out.
And there's no exceptions to that rule.
Following Monday morning's deadly crash at the 33 Skajakwita split, police say the driver behind the wheel was not the vehicle's owner.
The car was reported stolen.
The stolen car, a Kia Sportage. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia saying this points to a much larger problem we're seeing in Western New York and nationwide.
We have began to see a sharp increase in the number of Kias locally that have been stolen.
Gramaglia tells me since the beginning of 2020, car thefts have skyrocketed in Buffalo and Erie County. Car thefts are up 90% compared to this time last year, with a higher percentage of Kias being stolen. He says police believe this stolen Kia involved in the crash may have been motivated by a social media challenge.
I know Kias are widely publicized. The Kia challenge, as it's called, they are very easy, unfortunately, to steal.
Oh my God. So for a car to flip on a straightaway like that, they have to have been like strafing with the car like we saw in all the previous other TikTok videos of people doing this trend. And clearly no one was wearing a seatbelt because everyone was ejected. There's now a class action lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai over all this, so it'll be interesting to see if anything comes from that. If there's a takeaway from this video, don't steal cars because social media makes it look cool, because being in jail or dead isn't very cool. And if you own a Kia or a Hyundai, maybe you should look into that class action lawsuit, or at the very minimum, get one of those steering wheel locks because you might need it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.